It's amazing. All right, let's get into this song. All right, you guys excited? This is another guitar lesson. This is Amazing Grace. We're going to really try to learn this nice, simple song. It's a very basic one. If you've been playing for a long time, this is not the video for you, so go somewhere else. This is for all us newbies, you know, kind of working on our songs and everything. So this is a nice little song. It's a chord melody, meaning we got both the melody and the chords all into one self-contained little thing. And it's great to play with friends, yourself. That's the way you want it. But make sure you know, work on it. It's gonna be a good one. All right, let me go ahead and play it for you, and we'll go ahead and get into it. It sounds like this. All right, so that's the little song there. Now, I didn't play it twice through, which I usually do, just to kind of keep it, you know, a little bit longer song. That's pretty much everything, and I'll show you the difference in the ending. But like I said, that's pretty much the whole song. It's a very simple arrangement. You heard the melody, heard the chords. Now let's get into what this song, how the song goes. So the first thing I want to point out is there's a pickup note at the very beginning. And if you don't know what a pickup note is, it's basically a couple of notes before kind of the beginning of the song. So on this one, if I were to count this off and we were going to play with a band, it would sound like this. 1, 2, do, da, da, just like that. And so the first couple of notes are going to be here, the 0 on the 3rd string, and then the 1st fret on the 2nd string. So we get this. And then we're going to get it right into a C chord. Now, I'm assuming that all you guys out there, all you guys and gals, know your basic chords, okay? So like C, G, A minor, and F, okay? If you don't, I'll still kind of walk you through it a little bit, but it's going to be much easier if you already kind of know those chords. So anyway, it's based off with a C chord, so we have the 0, 1, and then we strum the chord. Alright, nice and easy, but here's how this pickup sounds. I'm going to count, and then we're going to come in. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and strum the chord, just like that. Okay, you do it with me. I'm going to start to loop this, alright? It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, then repeat it. 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, just like that. It's a good kind of little looping pattern that you can follow. All right, so the next part is going to be this little triplet here, which is going to sound like this. Dee, do, da. And it'll be like this. So here it is from the beginning. Let me do it from the beginning. That'll make sense. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and strum. 2, then the triplet, da, da, da. What's a triplet? It's basically fitting 3 notes into time of 1 beat. Do, da, dee, da, triple it, da, or 1. I count at 3, and since we're counting in a 3 count for the song, I'm counting 3 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, and a 1. I like to count 3 and a versus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because the 3 and a tells me really where we are in the beat, meaning we're on the 3rd beat, and it's a triplet, 3 and 1. Let's say if we had to play a whole measure of all triplets, it would sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and just like that, without the. So It's going to sound like this from the beginning again. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and back to a C chord. 1, 2, 3, and that's playing the 0, and then the 3rd fret here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but that 4th finger is grabbing that 3rd fret right there. So I'm keeping that C shape. Again, I'm letting everything ring out. I'm just using my extra finger, my little 4th guy right there, to play the extra notes on that. So let me do it one more time from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and strum. 2, then the triplet. 3, and another strum on the C chord. 2, and then I hit the open, and then the 3rd fret, and now I go down to an F chord. 3rd string by itself. That's the melody right there. Back to a C, just like that. Then it repeats the same kind of thing again. Do da, strum, back to the C, and then we're going to do another little triplet, da do da, down to an A minor 7, which is an A minor chord with the 3rd finger up, just like that. Pretty simple. A minor 7, then we use our 4th finger again and grab the 3rd fret, keeping everything ringing out, and we hit that. That's what's hard about these things, is letting everything ring, because it's easy to accidentally mute the string with your pick. So one thing that I do is I keep my fingers kind of resting right here, and that kind of helps kind of give me a little bit of a gauge of where I need to pick, rather than trying to rest it on the string or up here somewhere, okay? And I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some really good guitar players put their fingers right there. So here we are on the A minor 7, and then and it's okay to look too. You need to memorize and be able to look at what your hands are doing. So watch your right hand, especially since this left hand is not doing much here. Watch it and watch where you need to pick. So it's 3, and then the 0 on the 1st string. And then we're going to go to a G chord. And I'm using this G, which is 2 fingers here. You don't have to. You can lift up that one, but the melody needs to be at this 3rd fret on the 1st string right there. Just like that. Alright, I like this G a lot. I tend to just, out of habit, I grab that one all the time. A lot of people probably know this one, which is just the 3rd finger right here. It's fine. Very subtle. You might be wondering, well, what's the difference? Not much. Doesn't change the chord, still a G chord. It just, I don't know, seems to have a little bit different resonance when I have these 2 fingers here. Plus, a lot of songs use this, and they're going to go from this G chord to this C add 9 chord. It's just moving these 2 fingers up and down. So you see a lot of songs like that. So anyway, I like to use that G. So we strum the G, and then we go like this, dee-da, and then we hit the open strings, and then we hit the top string, 3rd fret, put that from that G, and then we hit the bottom one, 4th finger on the 3, the reason because I'm going to set into a C chord like that. So let me back up to that A minor 7 and get you into that G, and you'll see what I mean. So here's that A minor 7, right? Then we hit this 3rd fret with our 4th finger, hit the open string, go to a G, and we go like this, D, da, open, the bass note, da, da, D, excuse my singing. Then a triplet, da do da, and then we go, that triplet is just like we saw before. I should have kept my fingers down like I've been telling you. And then we go right into a C7, which is using this 4th finger on this string right here. 4th finger, 3rd fret. It's basically everything else C, just like that. And then I have to move my 4th finger to grab this, to go into the F chord. To the 3rd string, 2nd fret, back to a C, and then I hit the 3rd string, 0, 1, to a C, and then I do that triplet again, da do da. Now I do a D minor 7, which is this chord. It's kind of like an F chord, F major 7, but just 2 fingers here. So on 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, open 4th string, real simple, to a G, shlablam, and then to an F chord. And then I do this nice little thing here, B-da. It's like the ending to, or that part and let it be. Or Or no, I'm thinking Bob Marley. Doesn't matter. They're about the same. Anyway, you get a lot of mileage out of these chords, all right? Then, after we go to that, let me back up to that F, D dot to a C, okay? Let me even back up even further on the D minor 7. We have D minor 7 to a G to that last F chord to 0, C, okay? Then it repeats to the beginning, 0, 1, da, then the triplet, da, do, da, C, da, do to an F, third string to back to a C, then it repeats the same kind of melody, do, da, D, da, do, da, A minor, love that chord, 3, or the third fret, 0 to a G, then we do this little thing here, B, da, da, bass note, 0 with the fourth finger on the third fret to a C chord, shlabadoo to a C7, 0, 3 to an F, second fret, third string of the F chord to a C, 0 on the third string to a 1 to a C chord, 0, 3, D minor 7 to a G to an F, and this is the ending to 0. You don't have to do that little last bar, but maybe try. So that's the song. So check it out. It's a real fun song. I like it. It's a classic. It's a classic. So check it out. And there's some probably tabs out there somewhere. I think I pulled this off of Songster, if I remember. So if you don't know, if you haven't heard of Songster, it's a good little tab site. Beware, though. There's some mistakes in some of those tabs out there. So just be careful. If it doesn't sound right, double check everything. If it still doesn't sound right, it's probably wrong. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video.